It's a game both teams feel they can win. The UC Davis Aggies have won 4 of their last 6, and they hope to get a step closer to the 500 mark. The Long Beach State 49ers are looking to break a 14-game road losing streak against a team new to the Division I ranks. So while these teams won't be fighting for a spot in the NCAA tournament, they will be fighting, and they will shoot it out tonight, next on Comcast Sportsnet.
Come off the beach buggy. Long Beach State coming in at 2-14. They are 0-9 on the road this year. UC Davis playing very good basketball of late, trying to get to the 500 mark as they get into this Big West Conference schedule. Welcome back to the Pavilion, everyone. Walt Gray, along with former NBA player Harold Pressley. And Harold, Sean Hawkins is going to have a pretty big game tonight for Long Beach if they want to stay with the Aggies.
He's actually going to have to play like his grandfather and get above the rim. He is an excellent player who has great range. He's going to shoot the ball from, whether it's 15, 20, even 30 feet, he can shoot the ball from. So the Aggies are going to have to watch him carefully. The other thing that's going to have to happen is they're going to have to, this is a big team. Once again, they're going to have to get some offensive rebounds, some defensive rebounds, and make sure that this 49er team is not anywhere near the basket.
UC Davis, of course, has to run their offense. That's what they do. They're always playing against bigger opponents. But Ryan Moore is all about both ends of the court for the Aggies.
There is nothing like being having the situation where you're completely on fire, and that's what he's doing right now. He has the confidence going. His shots are dropping from everywhere on the court, and I tell you what, Walt, that is a great feeling as a basketball player.
We're going to have a lot of up and down tonight. Ryan Moore playing as well as anyone in Division I. As Harold mentioned, 25 points in the last couple of ball games. Back with the opening tip-off from UC Davis right after this on Comcast Sportsnet. And we're back to live action. Long Beach State with a basketball, and it is Kevin Houston, number 20, running the offense.
And Kevin Houston has his season high right now, is 11 points already at the first half.
Sean Hawkins getting the start in the second half. He did not start the game. He's got a bad knee, but it looks like it's okay, so they're going to give him a go here to start the second half. Aggies now down 9, 42-33. Ryan Moore, he was getting that roll in the first half. 3 or 4 of those went down for him. It didn't go that time. Around and in, and that is Chris Jenkins, and the Aggies outscored 4-0 here to start the second half.
Coach Stewart went into the halftime saying that he had to get back on defense and stop this transition. It has not happened yet, and that's exactly what they need to do in order to turn this game around.
Abdel-Samad, short, rebound, Ibekwe.
The one thing you don't want to do to start the second half off is force things. And right now they're looking to force it. They're looking to rush shots, and you'll never make shots when you're starting to rush them.
You wonder if this isn't the game the Long Beach State finally gets their season on track. Inside, Ibekwe misses the chippy, gets it back, loses it. Aggies on the run. Ibekwe has missed a couple of real tight shots. Nice move, Ryan Moore for the Aggies. Back within 9.
And Walt, you bring up a very good point. Every team looks for one game where they can say, okay, this is our game. This is going to turn our team around. And that's really all you need. It's not that they're going to turn around and become 14-14 real quick, but it's going to get them started and believing in themselves.
Ibekwe on the high post. Looks to Houston. The floater is off. Rebound Ibekwe, and he did call a timeout as he was going out of bounds. That was One Ibekwe, and he did call. You know, I thought that they were going to do something about that,
I was
Harold,
just going to say
with
that.
a guy going out of bounds and momentum. I thought that they had cleaned that up. It just seems like they're kind of letting that go again.
Well, they cleaned that up in the NBA. That's one of the things that they have to look at here in college. I just don't like that play. If you're going to make a play, make the play. If not, get out the way.
Long Beach State with a 44-35 lead. If you're just joining us here on Comcast Sportsnet, Walt Gray, Harold Pressley, Scott Brayton handling the stats for us, and he's the red hat. And the Aggies at one point in the first half had a 7-point lead, and then Long Beach took a 10-point lead. As you look at the problems that Long Beach State has had on the road in the last 2 seasons, that is about as bad as it gets.
That is about as bad as it gets. 1-36 on the road in the last 2 seasons is just, wow, that's something scary. But I tell you, they don't look like they're a 1-36 team on the road right now. They are very confident. They are just up and down the court, really playing their game.
Ryan Moore, 5 of 7, 11 points for the Aggies as we take a look at that nice power move inside to score the Aggies' first 2 points of the second half.
And we're going to need an awful lot more from Ryan tonight. Ryan has just gotten quiet. He started off the first half hot as can be, and then he fizzled out. He's got to get hot again for this team.
Turnabout is fair play as Julara, as he was going out of bounds, he called a timeout.
I still don't like the play.
Yeah, we may be here all night if this keeps going on.
Actually, that was excellent defense. Excellent defense. How do you say his name again?
Which one?
Obi.
Oh,
Oni.
No, he's your buddy.
Yes, he is.
That's One Ibekwe.
Ibekwe. That's a tough name for me. One is such a big, strong guy. To get around him on time and slap the ball away was a terrific play by Julara.
You're watching exclusive coverage of college basketball on Comcast Sportsnet. We get your game on. Aggies with a basketball as they try to get something going here, down by 9 points. 17:40 left to go here in this basketball game. Aggies in 7-9 on the season. Long Beach State, believe it or not, 2-14, but with a pretty tough schedule that includes UCLA, Georgetown, Indiana State. They did beat Sac State for one of their 2 wins, and Ryan Moore dials long distance for 3. Aggies down 6. Aggies steal it. Abdelzamad. Ryan Moore, yes!
And that's all you need. You just hit 1 or 2 shots here and there, your confidence is back, and you're right back in this game.
The Aggies always seem to do this in the second half. They are a second half ball club, no doubt about it. Aggies down 4. They were just down 10.
And they've done it with defense.
Don't leave him open. That was Hawkins who missed. And the Aggies on the run. Morentes, who has not scored, was fouled by number 52, Chris Jenkins.
When you are off, you are really off. Even after they blew the whistle, he had a clear lane to the basket, and he still missed the basket.
We talked a little bit in the first half. Ramel Morentes was scoreless in the Aggies' last win by 20 at Cal Poly, and he hasn't scored yet in this game.
Got to keep shooting. You got to get out of that slump. The only way out is to keep shooting.
Morentes averaging over 10 points per game. So this is a real dry spell for Morentes. Don't know what the problem is, but he better fix it fast.
Unfortunately, each and every player goes through it at some point during the year, and his is just deep slump.
Julara boxed up by Ibekwe, and finally Julara misses.
I didn't think he was going to miss all night.
He's now 6 of 7, loose basketball, all alone. Jabril Hodges. Nice ball movement by the Beach. Hodges now with 17 to lead all scores. 17 of Long Beach's 46. I'd say that's a good night so far. Ryan Moore, fade away, around and out, rebound, Chris Jenkins. Aggies had it down to 4. They're down 6 now. Scrapping. Hawkins inside. Houston gets the layup.
The right place at the right time. The ball's just rolling around on the floor. You grab it, you pick it up, and you throw it on in.
Oh, Abdelsamad takes a big spill. He's all right.
Oh, it's good to be young.
Yeah, you and I'd be carted off already in duct tape. Take another look at this play here. Nice ball movement by Long Beach State. We'll be back. More second half action on Comcast Sportsnet. We are back in points in the paint as we look at Thomas Julerai getting a little bit of a roll, getting a nice jump shot. Ryan Moore inside, and the Aggies trying to stay close here. And Long Beach State has the lead now 48-40 as we take a look at the Aggie pack. And Long Beach State with a much bigger ball club. UC Davis hanging in down low, Harold, only outscored by 2 points down low.
They're doing a nice job inside. Where they're getting beat is transition. So they're going to have to get back on defense and loose balls. Long Beach is getting all the loose balls tonight.
Nice pass. Jabril Hodges. Great look inside to Cody Pearson. And again, Long Beach State with a 10-point lead. The Aggies had it down to 4 about 2 minutes ago.
It's taking Long Beach about 4 or 5 seconds to get the ball up the court and shoot.
This is their tempo, Harold. You pointed it out. They love to run. Foul is charged to number 1, Jabril Hodges.
Jabril Hodges, his first foul.
As we take another look at this inside shot is good by Cody Pearson of Long Beach. Back to live action. Phil Rasmussen is in, along with Robert Isan for UC Davis. Abdelsamad and Julerai have checked out. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 15, you see it up on the left part of your screen. Isan drives, lays it up short. Rebound, the Beach. Kevin Houston, no. Ryan Moore with another rebound, looking for some help bringing the ball up. Rasmussen. Fauzi Abdelsamad has been quiet. He's got 4. Rasmussen for 3. That is short. Rasmussen crashes. Somebody ran over Isan, and Long Beach State has a break. Hawkins for 3. Over the top, maybe a rebound, foul. No, it's going to go against UCD. Likely will be Isan.
UC Davis really needs for Fauzi and Ramel to really get into this game. They've got to start looking and taking some shots. Even if they don't make it, they're going to have to start taking some shots and trying to get their confidence back.
Isan has just checked out. You saw him. He hurt his back on that last one. Abdelsamad, 2 of 6 shooting, 4 points. Ramel Morentes, 0 of 2. So the Aggies getting virtually no help from their high-scoring backcourt. Long. Rebound by the long arm, Sam Bird. And they'll reset. Kevin Houston, number 20, running the point position very nicely for Long Beach State tonight.
The Aggies are now getting killed on the offensive board.
Foul, and that's going to be on Rasmussen, number 10.
You can't give any team 3 or 4 chances at scoring a bucket in one sequence.
The Aggies have 7 points in the second half, all by Ryan Moore. And for Moore on the night, 7 of 10, 16 points. Sam Bird is on the line, 6'10", out of Houston, Texas. And his first shot is up and good. That's Bird's 3rd point of the night, all from the free throw line. As we take a look at the embattled Larry Reynolds, the head coach of Cal State Long Beach.
Larry really came into this game looking for a win. He really,
desperately needed one.
Really needs one.
51-40. Still plenty of time for the Aggies, who normally supply us with the second half fun. Abdelsamad, no. Rasmussen didn't have the putback. And the Aggies come up short again. Hodges beats Moore and misses the layup. We're going to have a foul here charged to UC Davis. It looks like it's going to be on Abdelsamad. It is.
Aggies are really struggling offensively. It looks like there's a cap on the rim. They can't put anything in. Jump shots, tips, layups, they're all just bouncing out.
51-40. The Aggies had it down. 44-40. The Aggies have not scored in several minutes. And Long Beach State on the run and gun has an 11-point lead, which I believe could be their largest of the night. Still a lot of time, Harold. 13-10. This game hasn't even started yet.
It hasn't started? Well, that's good, because there's a couple of guys on the team that needs to wake up.
That's right. Jabril Hodges, the son of Craig Hodges, looks just like his dad.
He's not one of the guys that needs to wake up.
No.
He's been here all night.
Jabril Hodges now with 18 points for Long Beach State. 2 of 3 from the line. He's a 90% foul shooter. 6 of 8 from the floor. 4 of 6 from 3.
It's amazing how much he looks just like his dad. Looks identical.
And Hodges misses his second free throw of the night. Amazing for a 90% free throw shooter that he'd have 2 misses in one game.
Well, he's not missing too many three-point shots, so I'm sure he'll get his free throws together sooner or later.
52-40. Long Beach State with their biggest lead of the night. Justin Stearns is in. Warmerdam is in. Coach Gary Stewart looking for somebody to catch fire. Fauci for 3. Long. Rebound out of bounds off Long Beach State. Abdelsamad cannot get a clean lock and load look at the basket. He's being contested on all of his shots. They're fallaways. There's people in his face. He's not getting the clean looks that a lot of the Long Beach guys are getting.
He's not getting it. He's going to have to find a way to get it.
There is a clean look.
That's all he needs.
You give a three-point shooter that much time to lock and load, and pretty much it's a done deal. Aggies within 9. Hodges misses. An offensive basket interference is called on Long Beach State. Ball was up on the hoop and somebody touched it. I believe it was 52 Chris Jenkins. And the Aggies will have the basketball again with 12:24 to go in this game.
I'll tell you what, Chris Jenkins was way up over the rim that time.
Ryan Moore operating, covered closely by Cody Pearson. Moore trying to break down the defense. Rasmussen. Oh, there you go. Aggies within 6 after just being down 12. This game's playing like a pinball machine.
This is definitely exciting. This is what college basketball is all about.
Great crowd tonight here as well at the Pavilion. Hawkins just barely gets that to go down. Sean Hawkins puts it in, and 54-46 lead now for Long Beach State. Long Beach State lost their last 10 games of the season last year. They have 7 straight losses this year coming into this game. They have 9 losses on the road, 14 straight losses on the road dating back to last season. 54-46 in favor of Long Beach State. As we take another look inside, there's the long drill by Fauci. Back with more after this. Everybody shooting the threes tonight, including Jabril Hodges for Long Beach State. Hodges is 4 of 5 from three-point land, and he's really got it going on. And then Fauci Abdelsamad finally nailing his first three-pointer just a moment ago. Phil Rasmussen getting into the act as well. And the Aggies, as we take a look at the breakdown and the field goals, in this basketball game. Back to live action. Fauzi Abdel-Samad pulls the Aggies to within 6 with 11:11 to go.
And I know the Aggies are happy to see Fauzi wake up and come into this game.
Nothing like having your best scorer, your best outside shooter, come alive with still enough time to get this game back. Hawkins beats Rasmussen and is fouled. Sean Hawkins beat Phil Rasmussen to the low block, and Rasmussen fouled him.
It's a tough matchup for Rasmussen down on the low block with Sean. He is so big and so strong, so athletic, that it's going to give him trouble.
Sean Hawkins, 6'6", 225, out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, transferred from Columbus State of Ohio. He finishes off the three-point play, and 57-48 now. Long Beach State with a 9-point lead again.
To watch Long Beach with the bounciness step and how hard they're playing tonight is really hard to believe that they're 2-14.
They can end a lot of long streaks tonight with a victory, and at this point they really smell it here at UC Davis. Nice pass inside and not handled by Chris Jenkins. Great pass by Kevin Houston.
Houston is extremely upset that that ball wasn't received. He did a nice job getting into the lane and dishing it off.
Thomas Julera is back in for the Aggies after a long break. Justin Stearns hesitates on the three. Phil, a long three. Long. Stearns battling for the rebound. Julera gets it. Nice little spin backward shot in a la Chris Webber, and Julera continues his great shooting inside for UCD. 57-50, Long Beach State. Loose basketball. Picked back up by Long Beach State. Shot clock, 7, 6, 5. Long Beach State bench yelling, shoot. Houston does and misses. Aggies with a rebound. Ryan Moore covered closely by 52 Jenkins. Thomas Julera is open at the foul line. Wide left. Very bad shot by Julera, who's been right on the money.
Julera just got happy and overly excited. I think he just shot that ball extremely quickly.
Wide open at the foul line for a jump shot. Elevated nicely. And the ball barely hit the side of the rim to the left.
Yeah, he just wanted to get it up as quickly as possible because he knows his shot is on tonight.
Julera now 7 of 9. Changes for Long Beach State. The big man is back in. Onye Ibekwe. Hydras misses the three. Stearns hustles for the rebound. Be nice on the fast break to get Fauzi some three opportunities. We got a foul charge here to number 5, Thomas Julera of UC Davis. Fauzi Abdel-Samad now 4 of 11 from the floor, 1 of 5 from 3, 9 points for UC Davis.
As good as it feels to be on fire and to know that your shot is going to go in, it's equally as bad to know that you're really struggling.
Loose basketball, nice hustle, inside low by Rasmussen. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to UC Davis. Back with live action. Romel Marentes is not in the game for UC Davis. He has not scored in this game or into the second half. He didn't score the last game, as I mentioned. And Coach Stewart is obviously going to try some other offensive moves here. Perhaps just lost confidence at this point in Marentes.
The only problem you have with that is he is terrific defensively to playing the point guard on the other team, he really controls the point guard quite a bit. So to have him out of the game, it also hurts. So even though he's not scoring, sometimes you're going to have him in there just for defensive purposes.
Joel Rasmussen, we see him dialing a long three. Rasmussen has played very well off the bench. Abdel-Samad getting a bucket to go there just a couple of moments ago. Back to live action. Justin Stearns, as we mentioned, getting a lot of the minutes that Marentes usually gets. Almost throws it away. Stearns has not had his shot either. He's 0 for 4. So whoever is playing that point guard position for the Aggies, certainly not contributing offensively.
Father just put up a three-point shot, and he's not finishing his shot. He's leaving his hand up straight up in the air where he needs to follow through.
Rebound up and in. Basket good by Sam Bird. Number 32 using all of his 6'10" reach over the much smaller Aggies. He was fouled, and the basket counts. We're going to take a timeout. 7:25 to go here in this game. Long Beach State on the foul line, leading 59-50. Back with more on Comcast Sportsnet. There's the big white sign. You want to know more about Comcast Sportsnet? Visit us online at ComcastSportsnet.com. Click on West. You'll find details about the network as well as upcoming program schedules and news about your favorite teams. Get your game online at ComcastSportsnet.com. Take a look at this move inside. Basket scored by Chris Jenkins. Make that Sam Bird 32 and the foul. And it is now a 59-50 lead for Long Beach State against the Aggies, and the clock starts to creep in here. 7:25 to go.
Yes, it most certainly does. And that last play was just a matter of being 6'10" and extremely long. That's how he got that ball and put it back in and went to the free throw line. But yes, the clock comes into play right now. You'll see that that Long Beach is still very excited about this game, and their bench is just jumping up and down. They really want to stop this this losing streak on the road that they have.
Long Beach lost Thursday night at UC Irvine 78-58. They'll be Thursday at Idaho. Ryan Moore, a long shot, no good. Rebound by another one of the big bodies for Long Beach State. That is number 10, Cody Pearson. Backdoor cutter, Hodges. Long Beach by 11.
And Hodges is having a great game tonight. If he hits one more three, he moves into 4th place in Long Beach State's history of three-point shots.
Madison Butts around and out. Hodges 7 of 11, 20 points for Long Beach State. Ball is lost to Madison Butts. And here come the Ags. Ryan Moore tries to drive. Fauzi locks and loads. He's short. Rasmussen loses the basketball. Going to be a foul called on number 20, I believe, for Long Beach, Kevin Houston. Abdel-Samad has to have that shot at this time of the game, just over 6 to go, with the Aggies down 11. That is his bread and butter right there.
And right now it's in his head that he's just not making the shot. It's totally a head thing right now. So his confidence is gone in his three-point shot. He's just going to have to keep shooting it. Once it goes in a couple of times, the confidence will come back. But coach just took him out of the game, knowing that he doesn't have the confidence in his shot.
Warmerdam is in. Abdel-Samad sits down. 4 of 13. 1 of 7 from three-point line, 9 points. So perhaps they'll give him a quick breather. If they're going to win this game, they're going to have him. Ball goes out of bounds. Aggie basketball. Long Beach State, As we mentioned, 0-7 in the Big West, 7 straight losses on the season, all in the conference, 2-14 overall. A team that was expected to be much better. Morentes is in and throws it out of bounds. I get the feeling the next Aggie practice is not going to be pretty.
You're not going to like that. There's an awful lot of running will occur if they lose this game.
The Aggies are a young team, and a 7-9. You've got to beat 2-14 teams on your home court. Aggies with 11 turnovers, getting close to their season average. 5:37 to go in this game. And we're going to have a timeout here called by Long Beach State. 30-second timeout. Coach Larry Reynolds saw something he didn't like on the offensive end, so they're going to talk about it with 14 seconds left to go on the shot clock. You're watching college basketball on Comcast Sportsnet. Is the new network with complete regional sports coverage for Central and Northern California. Lock us in, watch us grow as we bring you the best seat in the house for all your favorite local and regional sports. Get your game on. Comcast Sportsnet. Cal Aggie Banda here making a lot of noise and a great turnout for the Aggie pack. The students coming out in their white t-shirts and 6 men wearing their yellow shirts tonight, all with the number 6 on it. So it's a real spirited, what you'd hope to find in a good college basketball crowd tonight here at the Pavilion at UC Davis. However, on the downside, the home team is down 10, 5:35 to go, and the bad guys have the basketball.
Yes,
Jabril Hodges has it, and he's been the main man tonight, Harold. Hodges has 20 points. Long shot, and I'm sure that Coach Reynolds didn't want that, as the Aggies have the ball and really need to get a score here.
Crucial possession for them. They have to score here if they have any chance of winning this game.
Justin Stearns. Rasmussen gets it low to Madison Bucks. Stearns. Ball tipped away. Nice bit of defense by Sam Bird, 32, as Ryan Moore is going to check back in.
And it's time to get Ryan a shot.
Yep.
He really needs to find a way to get open and take a clean shot.
Aggies down 10, 5 minutes, small change left. They've got the ball. Real big possession here for UCD. Stearns for 3. Around and out. Rasmussen, great effort. Missed 2 opportunities, and it goes out of bounds off of Jewelrod. Nice hustle by Rasmussen, who just couldn't get it done.
The Aggies are working hard. It just will not go in the hole.
What a turnaround in this game for Long Beach State. They were down by 7-8 to the Aggies in the first half. And a 5-second violation. Kevin Houston held on to it too long in the no man's land here, and it goes back to UCD.
That's exactly why you got to have Rommel in the game. Defensively, he's all over his opponent each and every game.
Aggies again, another big possession here. Rasmussen, glass is short. He short-armed it, and a foul is going to be charged against the Aggies.
Phil shot that ball off the bottom of his hand, off the palm, and the ball will never go in until you get it up on your fingertips. It just slipped out of his hand.
Abdel Samad is coming back in. Rasmussen is going to check out. So obviously, even though Abdel Samad has been cold in this game, you've got to hope he heats up. He's your only shot here with 4:24 to go.
You're exactly right. If you're going to win this game, you got to do it with the guys that you know are capable of it. He's in a slight slump, but if he heats up here, you can turn things around.
4:24 to go. On the line, One Ibikwe. 6'8", 254. Taking his time. Hitting the first of his 1-and-1.
Got to give a lot of credit to this Long Beach team. They really worked from the start of this game until right now. They have just been all over the court, making big shots, grabbing big rebounds. They've played a great game.
by Ryan Moore, who shoved his man completely out of the play. No call. Marentes loses the basketball. Stearns hesitates. Moore for three.
Wow. He hit that with a hand right, just missed blocking the shot.
Aggies back to within 8. Still time. Jabril Hodges with a basketball. Careless pass. That was a horrible pass by Hodges. Fauzi is open for three. He's Welcome back, Fauzi Abdel-Samad, and the Aggies are down 5. Timeout, Long Beach State. The Aggies do this, folks. Don't leave us here on Comcast Sportsnet. This is what UC Davis has done all year in their 7 victories. A great last few moments, last 5 or 6 minutes, just when it appears they're going to lose by 12, they somehow find their way back in with clutch shooting. Take a look at Ryan Moore, Harold. 8 of 13, 19 points.
And he has continued his streak of just being on fire. And you've got to find a way when a guy is shooting the ball that well, you've got to find a way to make sure that he's open, that he has a decent look at the rim, because if he's in rhythm, it's going down.
Ryan Moore, the 6'6" senior from Brea, Division I Independent Co-Player of the Week this week, averaging 16 points on the season, 19 points in this game. You saw his stats along with 6 rebounds. He leads the team in scoring and rebounds, and free throw percentage at 80%. What a season for Ryan Moore. Long Beach with the basketball, however, and the lead with 3:15 to go. Aggies tipped away by Abdel-Samad. Plenty of time on the shot clock. It's 12. We're going to have traveling call against Long Beach State.
And when you're a bad team, when you are a 2-14 team, you're looking for something to happen to make sure that you lose. That's what you're looking for.
That's what's happening right now.
And that's exactly what they're looking for right now. We're trying to figure out what's going to happen.
3:08 to go in this game. Aggies within 5. Don't go away.
That's the best.
Here it is, Marentes. And there's the lock and load from the guy that we're talking about, Fauzi Abdel-Samad. Abdel-Samad is now getting it going a little bit now. 5 of 14, 12 points. The Aggie Pack is here, and today's game sponsored by UC Davis Health System. Proud sponsor of Aggie football and basketball here on Comcast Sportsnet. Aggies very much back in it. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Aggies down just 5 with the ball. Justin Stearns stays in. He's got the ball. Ryan Moore wants to operate. Tries to break down the defense.
Outstanding move.
Boy, he's tough.
What a move. He knew the whole time that he wanted that ball. He was going one-on-one.
He's just tough. He should be a tight end for Bob Biggs. I mean, just look at this kid. That was all heart against, again, a much bigger defender in Chris Jenkins, who's 6'8".
Probably just reminded him of playing one-on-one with his brother.
Absolutely. Aggies within 3 and a chance to get it within 2. Boy, I tell you, Long Beach, who figured they had this one about a minute ago, they got to be thinking, oh no, not again. Moore hits it. Ags within 2. What a great finish we've got for you tonight here at the Pavilion at Davis. Walt Gray, Harold Pressley on Comcast Sportsnet. Aggies with pressure. Just feeling it right now.
Yes, they're thinking in their mind, a bad team is thinking, okay, here we go again. How do we find a way to lose this one?
Great defense by the Ags. Shot clock is down to 10. Houston gets it in down low. Long Beach State.
And you can see that the guys on the Long Beach team are starting to point fingers at each other. Well, how did you miss that? Why is that going out of bounds? That's the sign of a bad team.
Aggies with a chance, unbelievably, to tie. Ryan Moore, the franchise, has the ball stripped by Ibekwe, who hands it off to the sure-handed Kevin Houston. Calling out a play, Marentez right on it. Great defense by number 1 in the white. 1:45 to go. Sean Hawkins, Houston, looking for Hodges. Shot clock down to 7. Houston is open. Misses. Abdel-Samad. Marentez trying to go all the way.
What a block.
Excellent block by Kevin Houston. That would have tied the game. Hodges knocks the ball, has the ball knocked out, and it'll be Long Beach ball with $1:18 to go here. What a great block, as it looked like Marentez had the angle.
Yes, he...
Take another look here as Hodges has the ball go out of bounds. Long Beach says that it should have been a foul charge to Marentez, but
well,
no foul call.
He was out of control, so there's really not a reason to call.
The ref factors that in. You know, if you're out of control, you're not going to get the call, even if you're hit. Aggie fans making a lot of noise.
Biggest possession of the game. They get a stop here. They have a chance.
Sean Hawkins, they're trying to get Ibekwe inside, misses the chippy. Rebound taken back out by Pearson. Fresh shot clock. Aggies not in any danger, just hold on. Houston, shot clock down to 18. Game clock at 40. What a finish here at the Pavilion. Aggies have fought all the way back. Nice pass inside, and the foul. Big shot by Long Beach State. They now lead by 4.
Number 34 for the Aggies.
Ryan Moore charged with a foul. Take another look at this one. Power move inside by Cody Pearson. Foul, and he has a chance to give Long Beach a 5-point lead with 33 to go.
It was a good thought by Ryan to foul him, but he got there a little bit too late to stop the basket.
Timeout Aggies with 29 seconds left. And the basketball, still plenty of time in this. Don't even have to go for 3.
No.
Go for the 2.
As a matter of fact, you know that Long Beach does not want to foul you and stop the clock. So take the ball, whoever gets the ball, throw it in, go straight to the hole, get the quick 2, get back on defense. If you do not get the steal right away, you may want to foul.
Aggies at 7-9, 2-4 against Big West Conference teams. Among them, Long Beach State coming in, and as we mentioned, this is a big game for Long Beach State, just to get out of the hole. As I said in the open of the program, the wheels have come off the beach buggy. As we take a look at the great move of the night by Ryan Moore, that pulled the Aggies to within 4. But since that point, Long Beach State now has a lead of 64-60. As we take a look now at the timeout situation, Davis has a full end of 30. Long Beach down to just a full timeout.
With that same play that we just saw Ryan one-on-one taking the ball from the top of the key is exactly what they should do right now.
Big bucket inside for Long Beach State, but the Aggies have the ball with 29 seconds left. Glad you're here with us for this exciting finish at the Pavilion at UC Davis. So we take a look at Ryan Moore, number 34 for the Ags, 9 of 14, 3 of 5 from 3. He has 22 points to lead all scorers in this game.
There's plenty of time to win this game. You just have to settle down and get focused, go straight to the hole, gives yourself a chance.
You want to get a 2 or a 3, and you want to get it pretty soon here with 23 seconds and the clock moving. Adelsamad into Moore. That's the guy they wanted. He gets better every ball game.
And Ryan, you can see it all over his face. He really wanted that ball. He knew exactly what he was going to do with it.
Ryan Moore with 24 points, 10 of 15. And a lot of those, even though he's 3 of 5 from 3, all of his work has been done down low with spectacular twisting layups, and many times while being fouled. Big free throw here, as you see Moore has attempted just one. Misses that one. Rasmussen almost got a piece of it.
Got a foul.
13 seconds left, and they foul Kevin Houston.
Big miss by Ryan. That would have cut it to within 1. And then even if he makes both of these, you still had a chance for a 3-point shot. Now you got to hope for him to miss one.
Ryan Moore missed a big free throw, as you mentioned. And coming to the line now is Kevin Houston. Houston's had a big night. 6 of 11, 13 points. 5-10 South. Nice. The Beach by 3. Aggies hope for a break here.
Not only does he have to miss, but you have to box out and make sure you get the rebound.
Misses. Rebound, Marentes. A 3 will tie. 6 seconds. 5.
What a time to get your shot back, huh?
The second of his. Ryan Moore, who had missed one earlier, looked like it had spelled doom for the Ags. But Fauzi Adelsamad, who's only 3 of 9 from three-point land, cans a huge one. And there's a look at the senior from Los Angeles. 28 points last game against Cal Poly, tying his season high. And boy, I tell you what, that one just made it over the lip and in.
But that should be just the thing he needs if this game goes into overtime. He should have the confidence to come out there and start shooting the ball.
You know that, Harold, being a three-point shooter yourself, that's all it takes. You got your groove back on right now, and you're going to see the ball. You're going to see that rim a lot better now.
You hit a game-tying point right at the end of the game. You go into overtime, you know that you're feeling good, and you want that ball.
We're not at that stage yet, and UC Davis sees what Long Beach's offensive set was, and UC Davis is going to call a timeout. We're heading, hopefully, go to overtime. We're just coming off an overtime game. If you watch Comcast Sportsnet, just prior to our telecast, where the USF Dons defeated the University of Portland in overtime. And USF having a great season. They're 10-0 at home. And we hope the Aggies can provide you with a little bonus coverage tonight. We got 3.6 seconds left in this game, and we're tied 65 all. UC Davis and the 49ers of Long Beach State.
Now the key here is you want to play solid defense. You want to just keep everybody in front of you. You can't let any long passes get behind you, and you also can't let the guys just grab the ball and dribble 3, 4, 5 times up the court and make a layup.
Here it is. One inbounds. Kevin Houston loses it. Wow. Aggies will have an opportunity. This is the kind of stuff that's only been happening to the New York Knicks. And their coach got canned yesterday. Long Beach
12-point lead with about 6 minutes to go. And it's more. Check this out. Kevin Houston just lost it. And what we have is a tie game with 1.7. Plenty enough time for the Aggies to get a shot off.
Mentioned, you have enough time to even get a quick dribble in and pull up for a jump shot.
There it is. No timeouts left. Both teams over the limit. And the Aggies have the basketball. Coach Stewart has drawn up what he hopes is a play for victory here at the buzzer. Long Beach State thought they had this one. They thought they were going to break a 14-game road losing streak, which is including all 9 on the road this year. They've played good, solid basketball tonight.
They really have played some game. They were just extremely into this game. If you look down the bench, their whole bench was bouncing up and down all game long. They wanted this victory.
This would just be a horrible loss for the Beach. Abdelsamad looking to inbounds. They don't have any timeouts. Gets it to Stearns at the buzzer. That's going to be way off. And that's the best that the Aggies could do. We're going to go overtime.
And I'm sure the Aggies really are extremely happy about going into overtime after being down 12 points just 6 minutes ago.
65-65. We're going to get ourselves together here. We're going to be back for an exciting overtime session. The Aggies definitely happy to be in this position. 65 all. Fauzi with a three. We'll be right back. So here's what happened at the end of regulation. That's the best the Ags could do, was a tough inbound pass from Fauzi Abdelsamad to Justin Stearns. And his shot was way left at the buzzer. But the Aggies kind of had one in hand, since they knew that at the very least they'd be going overtime here. And that's where we are. 5 minutes as they tee it up again. Aggies with the emotional advantage. Long Beach State figured they had this game won. And here we go. Extra minutes on a cold night in Davis, California. Inside, nobody at all watching Sean Hawkins. Somebody said a good pick, and Hawkins was all alone to lay it up and in.
That was way too easy. You can't, at this stage of the game, you cannot let somebody just walk in and get an easy layup.
Ryan Moore looking to create room. Rasmussen inside. He was fouled on the block. The foul's going to be charged to number 10, Cody Pearson. Long Beach State coach Larry Reynolds very upset about that call. You make the call at home. What do you think? Didn't look like the defender had planted himself. Call could have gone either way. I think it was a good call on that one.
Was a good call. But that's exactly what you want to do to start the game off. You want to get the ball as close to the basket as possible. If you don't have the ball in the hands of the person that you know is going to drop that shot, take the ball to the basket.
Aggies are 6 of 8, make it 7 of 9 from the free throw stripe. That's pretty good considering Long Beach State has shot themselves in the foot. They are 9 of 20. So advantage UCD on the foul line, and that's why we have ourselves a tie ball game. No excuse for a team to shoot under 50% and expect to win from the free throw stripe. Thanks for joining us on Comcast Sportsnet. Overtime in Davis. Jabril Hodges.
Wow. That was big.
That is the sweet stroke we've seen much of the game. Hodges 5 of 8 from 3, now with 23 points. He is the son of Craig Hodges, formerly the Chicago Bulls.
And that gives him... Brian says right back at you. If you want to play this game, 3-point for 3-point, I'm with you.
Ryan Moore with 27 points. Another great night for the 6'6" senior.
Houston has just made a couple of bad plays. Right at the end of the game, he just dribbled it out of bounds. And that time, he just threw the ball right to the feet of Hodges.
70-70. 3:10 to go in overtime.
He's still hesitating on his shot. He's really got to just go ahead and shoot it.
Moore trying to get past, loses the basketball. Sean Hawkins with it, and we've got, what, a timeout or a jump ball? Looks like timeout called by Long Beach State.
Timeout, 49ers.
Sean Hawkins is the one who came up with the basketball. You see him in the upper part of your screen as we take another look at Ryan Moore with the three. Ryan Moore is on the night 4 of 6 from three-point land, 11 of 16 on the night, and a game high 27, rivaled only by Jabril Hodges, who has 23. As we look at a real nice turnout tonight. The Aggie student section is well represented, and as always, they have a great time when they come out here to the pavilion. Take a look at the last basket scored in this game by Long Beach as we take a look at Kevin Houston. Jabril Hodges, we mentioned Jabril, a 6'2 junior. His dad played at Long Beach State, and Jabril Hodges averages 11 points per game. And tonight doing much better at 23.
With that shot right there, that gave him 128 three-pointers, which moves him into 4th place all time at Long Beach State.
Aggies will send out Julara, Stearns, Moore, Abdel-Samad, and Ravel Marentes. There's Jabril. 3 rebounds, 8 of 12. And a lot of sweet strokes from three-point line. He's got a beautiful shot.
As did his dad. His dad taught him well.
Sure did. This is Sean Hawkins, and he nails one. And if you're just joining us, Sean Hawkins, the grandson of Connie Hawkins. There he is, number 3. Connie, one of the ABA legends. Mutton chop sideburns like Walt Frazier and...
But Connie had the biggest hands you've ever seen.
Absolutely.
It looked like glove mitts, baseball mitts.
Marentes.
Great time for him to come out.
Marentes, who went 2 full games without scoring, has finally scored in overtime. And the Aggies finally lead 73-72. 2 minutes left in overtime. A classic showdown here. Great ball game here in Davis. Hawkins, no! Rebound.
What a rebound.
The Beach.
Don't want to give up too many offensive rebounds, especially right now. That was a terrific. He just climbed up over everybody and snatched that ball.
Marentes on Houston. Houston out at the top of the key. Marentes is all over him. Gets by this man on a pick and drives and scores. Nice pick set by Sam Bird, freeing up Houston. And Long Beach has a 1-point lead. Let up the out! Aggies looking for the cutter. Julara trying to get inside. Almost loses the basketball. Foul by Kevin Houston. Thomas Julara.
That was foul on number 20, Kevin Houston, his 4th.
Julara is going to go to the line with 1:02 left. Thomas Julara, 74% foul shooter, 6'6" sophomore from Pleasanton. His first ties the game.
Kevin Houston's really going to feel bad if Long Beach loses this game. He has just made bad plays after bad plays. He came down and recovered and made a nice tough shot just now on the other end. But boy, fouls at the wrong time, throwing the ball away at the wrong time, stepping out, losing the ball out of bounds. It's been a tough couple of minutes for him.
Houston with the basketball. He shot 7 of 12. He's got 16, but he has made some big mistakes. Passed on clock. Justin Stearns out to Fauci.
Run some more clock off and then give it to Ryan.
Ryan Moore with the basketball. Trying to get free. Abdel-Samad, shot clock down to 7. 6. Is he going to deal? What's he going to do? Here's the 3.
Oh, my. What a big shot. Huge shot.
Houston, Hawkins, no! Aggies, loose ball. Beach State finds a way to lose again. What a great finish by the Aggies, and the fans are storming the court.
That was terrific.
The Long Beach players cannot believe it.
What a great finish.
Fauci Abdel-Samad with a huge 3 after struggling all night. Abdel-Samad 4 of 10 from 3, 18 points. What a great shot by our crew on the Aggie Pack, reacting to the 3 by Abdel-Samad. As we take another look, shot clock running down. The Iceman buries the 3, and the Aggies come away with a huge come-from-behind win. 78-74. The Aggies now 8-9, and what a hard-luck loss, Harold, for Long Beach State. Now 2-15. It looked like they had this game in hand with under a minute to go, but you made some excellent points. Their point guard, Kevin Houston, who's supposed to run the offense. Some big key turnovers, even unforced errors for Long Beach State.
Unforced, all he did was he dribbled the ball out of bounds once. He threw the ball at the feet of Hodges another time, and then just made some really dumb fouls is really what it came down to.
Fauci Abdel-Samad and Ramel Marentes, of course, the backcourt where the Aggies like to generate so much of their offense, finally coming alive, and it was almost in overtime. They waited the whole game. Marentes didn't score until overtime.
They waited the entire game to get going, but that's what happens when you come down to your key players. They're going to find a way to make things happen and get things done right towards the end of the game.
So there is joy tonight in Davis as the Aggies come from behind to defeat Long Beach State by a score of 78-74. For Harold Pressley, I'm Walt Gray. Thanks for joining us tonight on Comcast Sportsnet.